My name is Nyamayaro. I'm a solicitor at Tann Law Solicitors. Today, the 27th of May 2025, I'm making a presentation on understanding a power of attorney. What is a power of attorney? It is a legal document in which you appoint someone to be your attorney to act on your behalf in circumstances where you're incapacitated one way or another. A power of attorney is done for financial reasons, to protect your finances, your property, and also for health reasons. When you get the power of attorney for someone to act on your behalf, it is activated when you are mentally incapable, physically unwell, living or traveling abroad, and if you are temporarily unable to act yourself. Who needs a power of attorney? Everyone who is over the age of 18 will require a power of attorney. It can be an elderly individual or someone who's got a long-term illness, people who travel a lot or expats, business owners, and anyone who's over the age of 18. It is important for someone to have a power of attorney because in the situation or in a case whereby you are now incapacitated, the person that you've appointed to be your attorney will step in and make decisions for yourself. So, if you want decisions to be made by someone whom you have appointed or whom you want to act on your behalf, who will have your best interests at heart, it is important to have a power of attorney. It is a document that gives someone authority to act on your behalf. As much as there is a will that also gives power to someone to act on your behalf after you have died. A power of attorney becomes operative when you are still alive, but you cannot make decisions or you cannot execute the decisions that you are trying to make because you are incapacitated. So, what are the benefits of having a power of attorney? You choose a person whom you want to act for. It can be one person or more than one. You can have your family members, your friends, you can have a professional person to act as your attorney. So you can choose as many as you want and just as long as you follow the procedure. If there is a power of attorney, there is no delays or red tape. For example, if you're in a hospital and you've got the health power of attorney, and the medical people need to make an important decision in your life, that can be made quickly with the consultation of the attorney. But where there's no power of attorney, there might be delays, as the doctors might have their own arguments, and that might end up spiraling or going into courts of law. It avoids costs and legal costs because in situations where the doctors or anyone else is making decisions on your behalf and you did not appointed them, your family might raise an objection to whatever they are deciding or stating. So to avoid court, to go to the court of protection and so forth, you will need to have your power of attorney, and also there will be legal fees that might be paid. There will also be court fees, legal fees, and other costs that might be involved, expert fees, and so forth. To prevent family conflicts, you will need a power of attorney. And it also gives you a peace of mind that you've made a plan for yourself and your family and your loved ones. It also gives help to your privacy. Because if you do not have a power of attorney, your matters are going to spill into courts of law. They are going to be discussed by so many various members of families, or it can be taken to friends and so forth, because there is no clear cut way that has been put forward for your affairs to be held or to be handled by someone. So if you want to maintain your privacy and the privacy of your family, then a power of attorney is something that you should consider to do. How do you get a power of attorney? Firstly, you need to choose your attorneys or your representatives, the people that you want to act on your behalf. It makes sense for you to talk to them first because if you put them and they don't know, they might object or they might not want to act on your behalf. So talk to the people or the person that you want to appoint as a power of attorney. Get all their details so that their details can be completed onto the form. You can get private individuals or you can get professional people like lawyers, accountants, and so forth to act as your attorneys. There are forms that needs to be completed and they are done online. However, the forms themselves will need to be printed and they will be signed and witnessed properly by the people that getting to be attorneys yourself if you're still able to sign and any witnesses. It will need to be registered with the Office of the Public Guardian and there is a fee which I'll discuss later. Register early. Don't wait until it's needed because you never know when it's needed. You might wake up in the morning driving your car, get into an accident, and you're incapacitated and you don't have the power of attorney. That will be late. How much does it cost to make? There's £82 to pay for the registration. That is for each lasting power of attorney. If you consult a professional like Tann Law Solicitors or another firm, they will charge you a fee. For us, depending on the lasting power of attorney, they will start from £250 going forward, depending on the complexity of your matter. Both lasting powers of attorney um, might cost anything from, again, depending for the full service, and not only the drafting will cost anything from about 400 to 500. Some people do the power lasting power of attorney by themselves, which is fair and fine. You can do it, but it might end up in rejections, delays, and extra fees. You send it, then it will pretend to you. You send it again, it will pretend to you, and by that you are wasting time as well. What are the risks of not having one? If you do not have a power of attorney, there might be a time when your finances might not be accessible. So there will be no access to your funds because you don't have a power of attorney. So your families or your relatives or your friends might be trying to then sort out through other legal channels to how to access your funds. There will be delayed medical decisions which can have implications on your health because once they are delayed, you might not be able to get the suitable medical treatment that you deserve or require. It may then be costly to go through the court of protection process. And there might be family disputes. People might argue as to the cost of medical that you need to take. Some might say you have to be flown abroad. Some might say you have to stay. Some might say you need to get on medication A. Some might say you might go on medication B. So there will be disputes if there's no lasting powers of attorney. But if you've got a lasting power of attorney, then what the attorney say will stand. If there's no one, then the court can appoint someone if you don't have. Tann Law Solicitors can help you to draft a lasting power of attorney. We can give you personal legal advice. We can help you to complete the forms. We have done lasting powers of attorney before, and we do help the people that are making the lasting powers of attorney, and we also help the people that have been appointed in the lasting power of attorney. We do have remote consultations, and you can also visit in your house. You can come to the office. We are very flexible. We offer you a fast and stress free service. Take your action today, secure your future, protect your family, empower your loved ones. Our contact details appear on the screen, and if you need any help, do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have got lots of videos. I think we've got over 140 videos on our YouTube, and you can also go on to our Facebook page. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.